I scored just 53 percentile in VARC, and this VARC score was the main reason why I thought of quitting my job, because I wanted to give my 100% for the CAT preparations, and especially in the VARC section. Actually, at 97 percentile, I was not expecting much from much of the conversion, but my interview was really great, and they asked me some questions on the statistics and some puzzles.
Hello everyone, welcome to Krakow interview series. Today we have with us Ashish Mishra. He scored 97 percentile in CAT 2022 and converted IIM Bangalore PGP-BA program. Coming to his educational background, he pursued B.Tech from Heritage College, Kolkata, and after that he worked at TCS for 2 years. And today he is with us to share his CAT preparation journey and also how he cracked the PGP Business Analytics personal interviews of IIM Bangalore. So, hi Ashish, welcome to Krakow interview series. Hi. And big congratulations on converting IIM Bangalore PGP-BA program.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Alright, so firstly, can you tell us about your CAT preparation journey, when you started preparing for CAT, and after that how did you go about preparing? So how many months you spent on learning the basics, and then how many mocks did you take, and so on? Yeah.
And this was my second attempt, and I had appeared for CAT in 2021 also, but I had scored just 83 percentile. So I wanted to start a bit early, and VARC was my weaker section, so I wanted to focus more on that, and that's why I also quit my job in August from TCS.
Alright, so you said you quit your job and you prepared for CAT. Also, you said VARC was your weak section. So how much did you score in VARC in your previous attempt, and how did you improve to your current percentile in VARC? So what changes did you make in your preparation that led to your improvement?
So actually, in my 2020 first CAT, I scored just 53 percentile in VARC. So I knew what things I need to improve. And first thing I would say that VARC is all about practice, and Krakow has provided me with the quality RCs, and there were a lot of RC questions available from the Krakow study, and so I practiced around 3 to 4 RCs daily for from Feb to till November, till CAT. And also there was one daily target from Krakow which has helped me. There was one RC, one LRDI set, and 5 or 10 questions from Quants, and it was like a mini mock type thing which comes every day. And this year in CAT 2022, my score was 93 percentile in VARC.
That's amazing. So that's a very good improvement from your previous percentile in VARC.
And this VARC score was the main reason why I thought of quitting my job, because I wanted to give my 100% for the CAT preparations, and especially in the VARC section.
Now coming to the exam attempting, the mock attempting strategy. So how did you attempt VARC section? So what was the strategy in the section to maximize your score? So how did you attempt this time so that you were able to improve your scores?
So earlier I could attempt only 2 RCs, but with practice I moved it to 3 RCs. And it depends on person to person, how many RCs you can attempt, and whether RC is your a strong part, or VA can also be someone's strong part. But for me, I went with RC, and with constant practice and things, I moved to 3 RCs, and sometimes I also attempt 3.5 RCs, and then if in the remaining time I would attempt some few 5 or 6 questions from VA also.
VA section.
Time management is very critical for RCs, especially for the VARC section.
Yeah, now coming to the other sections, the Quant and LRDI. So how did you prepare for these other sections of CAT?
So LRDI was okay for me, and Quant was my stronger section, and coming from engineering background also helped me, and there were many live sessions of Maruti sir, and those sessions really helped because they were having like live tests, and these tests like created a type of like competitiveness and like motivated me to do good.
Right, excellent. So now, how many dash cats did you take, and like what was your exam strategy that you ultimately implemented?
So I had given like 15 dashcards, and there were also many sectionals available at the CrackU study materials. So I gave around 30 or 40 sectionals and 15 dashcards. And my dashcard review was like that. First, I would try to find out like what errors I made, like
Yeah.
what are the causes of my negative marking or less score. So and I would note it down, and then I would try to minimize it and improve it in the next mock. I tried I tried hit and trial methodology for taking up my mocks. Like I would follow different strategies and find out which strategy works for me. And it's like thing like it might be possible that some strategy might work for me but not work for you or and someone else. So so the strategy which worked for me was like I would talk mainly about quant section. So I used to attempt my quant section in 2 or 3 rounds. In the first round I would attempt only those questions which I can solve very easily. So
Okay.
and in the second round I would like go with the remaining questions which I can attempt, and last, if time permits, I would go for the third round.
Okay. Now moving on to your interview preparations. So you have received a call from IIM Bangalore PGP-BA program. So can you tell us what's the selection criteria for the program, and how did you prepare for each stage of the interview process?
So the PGPA program, for the PGPA program, first shortlist was after the means CAT on the basis of CAT score, and after that we have to give one VAT. There was one VAT written test, and after that uh, there were calls for the PI.
Yeah.
So for the personal interview, as it was for like some technical side of IIM, so I prepared, and there were like I have heard from the seniors that there will be some questions from statistics and basic maths and probabilities, and
Okay.
I also used some other sources like YouTube and some help from the seniors for my interview prep.
So yeah, so majorly you prepared from statistics, probability.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And current affairs and
Yeah, okay. So now coming to the interview. So how did the interview go, and what kind of questions were discussed, and how did you tackle the questions during the interview?
so actually at 97 percentile I was like not expecting much
Okay.
from like much of the conversion, but my interview was like really great, and they asked me some questions on the statistics and some puzzles, and there were questions from my work ex and from my hobbies. So because of my interview only, I got the convert from IIM Bangalore.
So the interview revolved around statistics, the
Yeah,
maths-based questions,
yeah, yeah,
puzzles, and hobbies majorly,
yeah.
right?
For me, yeah,
Yeah, okay. And
and
before that, there was a VAT before the interview.
yeah, there was on VAT written test. Yeah. So the topics of VAT are like very dynamic. Like it can be a static topic or it can be some current
Okay.
topic. So my topic was regarding the future of electric vehicles in India.
Okay. Right. Excellent. Yeah. So now finally, what is that advice that you would like to give to the MBA aspirants?
So, I think having a group, a peer group, while preparation is very helpful. I myself have prepared from with two other my friends, because having a group keeps the consistency and also a healthy competition among ourselves. And second, I would the most important thing in CAT preparation is consistency. Even if we don't get time, then at least 1 or 2 hours every day is also fine.
Right.
And third thing, just believe in yourself and your preparations, and just keep going everything.
Thank you so much, Ashish. You gave us some very valuable tips. Thank you so much, and all the very best for your MBA journey at IIM Bangalore.
Yeah, and I would also like to thank you, the whole CrackU team, for all their efforts and motivation for throughout my CAT preparation journey. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much.